90s movie classic is getting a sequel in theaters now. Joining me is Mitchell Davey, host of Movies with Mitchell, I should say. Mitchell, you're from Northern Kentucky. We just talked about this.
Yes, I am, yeah.
Tell us real quick who you are and how you got into movie reviews.
So yeah, I'm a film student at the University of Cincinnati. I just love talking movies throughout my life, and I, had a following on YouTube, and I just started posting reviews, and yeah, I just do it out of a love for film and passion for film, and I just love really talking about film and everything that relates to it.
Very cool. You're like us TV folks. We just keep talking and talking, and
That's
here
right,
we are.
yeah.
So Twister, this is very exciting. I was telling the producers, like, I watch a ton of movies, but I don't always like retain them. But I removed Twister because I was so young, and I was like, yes, this is high action. Tell us, why are you pumped about the new one coming out?
The new one is like the quintessential summer blockbuster, right? We have those every year throughout the summer movie-going season. They're the ones that really bring folks out to theaters. I'd say this is definitely that film this summer. If you're going to watch any movie in theaters this summer on the big screen, make it this one. It's high octane, high adrenaline, really has everything you really love and know about blockbusters in a very simple formula. Glen Powell and Daisy Edgar Jones alone are going to bring out people with their star power and charisma. They're just really charismatic and really have a lot of charm and energy throughout their roles. And the action set pieces are just so impressive. They're really high octane, as mentioned. They really are in your face, and especially if you see it on a premium format like IMAX or Dolby, it's really visceral and really makes you feel like you're there with the
visceral. So are any of the old characters, I'm looking at the trailer now here, are they in this, make any appearance?
They are not. So the interesting thing about this is it's technically a reboot of the original, but the thing is it's all new characters, all new story, all new setting, all new everything. So you don't have to go into this one knowing the old one to enjoy it, which I think it makes it more of a broad appeal to most audiences.
I don't like when you got to watch like the 4 series behind and then jump into it. Not that there's only 2, obviously, with this. I guess, what's the most, did you see it all the way?
I did, yes.
What's your favorite thing without giving it too much away?
I would say the last act is action-packed. Up to that point, it's very interesting how it establishes characters and motives, but that last act is just generalized Twister action, destructive rampages. It's everything you know and love about the original transported to a new generation, which is what I love about it. That said, I feel like some of the directing on point, like the shaky cam style of most action blockbusters, is prevalent here, makes it kind of disorienting, and I also felt that the effects here are not as impressive as they felt in the original. The original felt grounded in how it felt real. This feels over the top in that regard. But otherwise, I think that every other element here really works to the best of the ability of the audience. I think it's going to be a very big crowd pleaser this weekend and beyond. And yeah.
I kind of want to watch you on YouTube. You were just so real and honest. And this is your first time on TV saying that. So you're saying the shakiness, you mean, were you like, oh gosh, like this needs to
stabilize a little bit, yeah.
I think a lot of people are going to that because we're in the social media age where everyone's filming and running around like this. Do you think the original is better or this one?
I would say the original is better in my opinion, just because I grew up with it. I loved weather as a kid. I loved tornadoes. So seeing that when I was younger really helped grow that love. I think the original does its best a job in rebooting and bring it to a new audience as it can. I think it kind of falls in a little bit of like a lackluster category, but it's almost on par with the original.
So how does Movies with Mitchell, how do you rate movies? Is it 1 to 10, A to Z, or how do you do it?
I do 1 through 5 stars with also half points. So for this one, I would give it a 4 out of 5. It's in that category where it's like really, really fun. I would love to see it again. I definitely think, theater worthy. I would say, do I think it's one of the best of the year? No, but did I have a lot of fun with it? Is it a very fun roller coaster ride of a film? Absolutely.
And how long is it, and it keeps your attention through it all?
It's like 2 hours, I think.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yes.
Okay, how do we find you on social media? You can plug yourself. Go right at,
So I am on YouTube at Movies with Mitchell, and also on Twitter and Instagram at MoviesWMitch.
All right, what's the next movie you're working on right now?
Probably Deadpool and Wolverine, which is coming out.
Oh, that'll be a good
weekend. Yes.
We'll have to get Peyton. That's who normally is here to. She's my bestie. Well, I'll tell her to work it in. All right, anything else before we roll out of here?
I don't think so.
All right, cool, folks. All right, moving ahead.